Well, this footage was taken on the 2nd of April, the day after Ian Tomlinson, that newspaper seller, died of a heart attack after he was struck by a police officer or police officers during the G20 summit. Now, what the footage shows, it was shown on YouTube. You can see there that the police officer confronting a group of protesters appears to strike this woman, then hit her on the legs with a baton. Now, it's clear from the footage that this woman was certainly amongst a group of protesters who were being fairly verbal towards the police. This was the retaliation of this particular officer. It's now landed him in trouble. The Metropolitan Police, when this was brought to their attention, have said that they consider this to be a serious matter. They have referred it to the Independent Police Complaints Commission. Of course, following on there from the death of Ian Tomlinson as well, IPCC now investigating both incidents. This officer has now been suspended. Now, there was some concern issued by or expressed by David Howarth, the Liberal Democrat Justice spokesman, who said that he believed that this sergeant involved in the latest incident had obscured his lapels in some way. They have identification numbers, police officers, on their lapels. He says that he believes it was covered by some kind of a grey cloth, and he now believes that's because there's some kind of collusion by officers to try to hide their identity in order to use more force than they normally would. Now, I've just spoken to the Metropolitan Police, and they point out that actually sergeants would have a grey cloth on their lapel anyway to identify them as sergeants, just like inspectors do, just like superintendents do. They don't have numbers, they have grey cloths. So that may have knocked down David Howarth's argument, but he still believes it is a very serious issue and one which requires a full-scale public inquiry now.